Hey, Kim and Friends listeners. I'm back with another mini-sode for you this week. And it's going to be a quick one, but I'm really excited to hear what people think about it because I have what I think is an interesting take that I don't know. I find pretty funny. Uh, but I think y'all might get into it, and I'm excited to hear if you relate or not. But first, last week, Claire and I talked about a couple of books that we couldn't remember the names of. So I wanted to share that here. The first one is a graphic novel. It was the one about the bear serial killers, and it's called Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees by Patrick Horvath Hassan Itzmane Allahu. And I may not be saying that right. But yep, that's it. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. And then the other book was one that Claire had given to Edna, and she and I read together. And when we read it, she was probably a little young for it, but I don't know. We're kind of that way. So I don't know if you would want to share it with your kids or not. But it is not a graphic novel. I was wrong. It just has some of the most beautiful colors and illustrations throughout, and it's got all these crazy, wild, kind of creepy, kind of interesting creatures. So I wanted to share that book as well, and it's called The Cabinet of Dr. Decay by Camille Rose Garcia. So that was the other book that we discussed. So if you're interested in either one of those, check them out, read them, and definitely let me and I can pass along to Claire how you felt about them. So here is my brainstorm / philosophy / thoughts on female friendship. I think that your kindred spirit, soulmate girlfriends are like being in the honeymoon phase of a new relationship, but it goes on forever. So basically, it's like the beginnings of a courtship, right? So we should just always treat our female friends like we're trying to get them into bed. You need help moving across the country? Sure, no problem. You need to borrow my toothbrush? No big deal. I don't mind. You want to talk about the same topic ad nauseum for hours on end while we drink a bottle of wine, and then the next weekend we need to revisit it and unpack it 17,000 other ways? Got it. Check. Not a problem. And it's really reminiscent to romantic relationships when you're in that first 3 to 6 months, or maybe even up to a year, where it's you're really just happy to do anything for them or put up with anything from them because it's cool just to be together. And specifically before you've slept together. When a man's trying to fuck you, that's the most patient he ever is. And I feel like I just always treat my girlfriends like I'm trying to fuck them. Anyway, maybe a stretch, maybe not. Just what's been swimming around in my head. And I'm always here to share with you what's swimming around in my head. Next week, you can look forward to my friend Susie. She does a lot of holistic wellness coaching and has a great tips and tricks, and maybe even some programs that you might be interested in checking into with her. So I hope you'll tune in next week as well and learn more about my friend Susie, who I always treat like I'm trying to fuck. Love you guys. Have a great week.